here is the platform slash deck slash I might cut this tree down here and here, use them as poles, or go somewhere around here and get these really tall straight things, line them like rafters, and eventually put a roof. But we are not at that point. As you can see, the underneath was perpendicular to me fencing wood. On top of that is like indoor wood floor material. There's some more of it. That right there is roofing tar paper they put on your plywood before they put the shingles on, so it kind of molds together more instead of just the ply. I don't know. They do it. They put it on roofs. So right here, I had to put a big piece of wood because there was a depression. You see these little pieces like that? Those are because of depressions, and this thing's not level. Over here, it kind of is higher on the right, so I put that piece of wood. I put that piece of wood for some reason too. This was a hole. This had to be put here. That had to be put there. That had to be put there. This had to be put here. And anything like this had to be put down. Because there was just so much. It's still unlevel, but it's better. So now the idea is, and I got a piece of wood, I might find a big depression, and I put that. So the idea I'm having is, I'm going to take the tar paper, roll it out, lay rocks on it, let it lay flat for a couple days, let it straighten itself out, and wherever I find there, by feel, wherever I find a gap or it's low, I think I'll just double or triple up with this paper, and that'll make up for the unlevelness. The paper will act as like the same way this little darker red in the middle here would act. You could fill gaps with it like that. You could put maybe like 3 layers of it on this side opposed to 1 on this side, and that'll make things go from this angle to a little more straight. Eventually there will be a roof on this shack, on this thing, but I wanted it off the ground. The plans, the crazy plans are this. Seal up the sides. Of course, we're going to get wood. We'll seal up the sides once we get the nice top deck on. I might cut down this tree in the center. I might cut down that tree right there that's in the middle. I might cut those down. I might leave them 7.5 foot tall or something. And I might use them as, I might use them as fucking, something to hang my roof on. I'm gonna use these two, I'm pretty sure. Support for the roof. And we'll have a roof that goes the distance, or maybe it stops a couple feet. Because there's this tree here anyway. It'll stop a foot or two, and you'll have a little bit of porch there exposed. All this will be sealed up. On the other side, I'll seal it up, but I'll leave a hinge so that, it's bigger on the other side, but I'll leave a hinge to go open, close, because that's where you can keep all kinds of shit. This job, I didn't use that wood fucking press right there. This job has been strictly that saw and the hammer. I didn't even buy nails. I took every nail I used out of this wood, because each one of these produced 6 nails. And I didn't have any nails, so I just kept on taking nails out of that. I mean, I had a few nails, but... So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these boards I kind of put on to give myself an idea if I should go vertical or horizontal. I was thinking maybe take these boards and have them go, the same way as the wood right here. But I think I'm set on going up, down, or opposite. It'll just be a stronger deck that way. If you go the same way, then every step where there's unevenness won't be covered by 6 feet of that. It'll be covered only by that much, and it'll move. So that's the game plan there. Here's my little fireplace. I'm gonna start completely deconstructing that old spot with that old oven I built, and bring that metal thing over here so I can make this into an oven. And what I really want to do is, I've got these conduit you know, for electrical, and I've got a couple poles, right? Stainless or just iron or whatever the fuck. I'm thinking if I make this into a real good fire pit, not only that, this right here is on an angle. See this big, underneath this fucking stupid shit? You see this big old fucking rock on an angle? I wonder if I did this right. Could I line up maybe 6 cords of log and they gravity feed the fire? A gravity fed fire on top of this rock? So you could just put 6 cords of log and they come down one at a time. Once one burns out, the next one comes. After that, the next one, and it'll be a self-fed fire. But with the conduit, the point of me talking about conduit is, I think if I lay conduit on the bottom of this fireplace, right on the bottom, and have it come out like, you know, through a crack or underneath a rock, then have it come up on an go straight along the ground, and then have it come up either through a hole in this deck or just, you know, right there on the side, probably a hole, and see how much hot air would come out of it. I'll test it before I go digging a hole through the deck, but it'll take cold air from the low here, heat it, and heat rises, heat it through the fireplace, and then maybe we can get, you know, take a feather and attach it to it to see how fast it's blowing and how strong a air current you got. Then shit, you might have central heat in this motherfucker. Imagine if fucking that worked perfect and you could come here and I like sealed up like maybe this half of it pretty good and left that as like a front porch. And right there by the tree where you could, it looks almost like a perfect spot to lean back if you were to, you know, put a piece of wood there, like a piece like that, and then attach something soft, and then have the hot air blow up in a little fucking cabin. That'd be crazy, right? A heated cabin with heat coming out of fucking where these 2 trees are. Have like these 2 be like seats or backrests, and you could just sit on them and fucking, if there's 2 people, one faces that way, the other one uses that one and faces that way. I don't know. It's just crazy. And I'm not going to go crazy cutting down this shit over here. The beaver is going hard. I hope he doesn't... Dude, if that beaver fucking ruins this spot, I'm going to be pissed. Can you see all these beaver things? I think that's a mushroom in the center. But he's been gnawing on this shit. Look. Gnawing the shit out of this shit. I don't know why he's picking my tree. I don't know why. But see how weird these trees are? This limb came out and got all this moss on it probably 15 years ago. And then it grows these like zombie branches. See these things? These 4 here? And it just blocks out the sun. So if I don't want to cast the fishing pole off here, I will keep all this in the way. This thing almost looks too perfect to climb on. Don't it? Anya! What? Anya! What? Oh shit!